Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. Last time we challenged Erica and it was a challenge, but we won eventually. And off screen, I decided that we were going to be helping the kidnapped man Mr. Fuji, and I also caught one of these little shitheads. It took so long to find a Growlithe. And I immediately, I saw him, I used sleep powder on him, I won't even risk it. So, we're going to use our Firestone. I do still have it, right? Thank God. And I'm showing you that I caught it because this is an achievement for me. Because this took way too long. Luckily, he was level 15 and Onions is level 32, so he obviously outsped, so I could use sleep powder on him. And Arcanine is such a cool Pokemon. Especially, I like his older sprites better. This one is so fun. He just a dog. He just a dog boy. He's fun. But yeah, I decided that out of all the things that we have opened up, we could have gone to the Rocket Game Corner and gone in that secret passageway we found. We could have. Well, actually, that was one of the few things we could have done. But I made up my mind that I looked up which items, because I get mixed up of, an item that was mentioned in the Sylph Scope. I get mixed up which items are where. And once I kind of figured out which item we could get for saving Mr. Fuji, I decided we'll save Mr. Fuji. I'm a terrible person for not just wanting to save him immediately. So we're going to go into the Pokemon Tower here. And yeah. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of the Pokemon that died. I think I just made a grave error. We can't save Mr. Fuji. I'm stupid. We need the Sylph Scope first, so we are gonna actually have to go back to Celadon City. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm a moron. So we're gonna go back into the game corner. And we're gonna tackle what is probably my least favorite dungeon in the game. Also, there are some coins scattered across the floor too that you're gonna want to try to get. But we're gonna do the Rocket Hideout. This is a dungeon that I'm not crazy about. It always felt like the one that takes up too much time. But it is a dungeon, so that escape rope you just found, you can immediately use that and just leave when you're done. There's a lot of decent items down here, and we'll get a key item that's gonna help us, save Mr. Fuji and stuff. But the thing is, I just don't like doing this part of the game. Okay, it's not that I don't like it, it's actually a great part of the game to level up and stuff. But it always just feels like one of the more tedious, Team Rocket base, invading things. Well, actually, technically, the other place that they are holed up in is not even their base. They have ransacked a building somewhere that we'll see soon. But I don't know, I never look forward to doing this one just because I feel like it's the one that's just kind of meant to pad out game time. But it's a fun section of the game just because I love the battle system in this game, and I love getting a bunch of experience, and it's kind of around the time where all your Pokemon are going to start evolving and stuff. It's not a bad section of the game, it's just, I think I'm not looking forward to it because I thought that I was going to get a different key item in this episode, but I remembered things out of order. But we will be able to get what I'm looking for next episode, so. Or, I don't know. Maybe I can do this fast enough to where it's this episode. Definitely not, because this is going to take forever. But I am going to try to get that done just because I really wanted to help Mr. Fuji, because doing that, we could have gotten a new team member if I saved him this episode, but we'll get him soon. But now, Mimian, since we don't have to worry about him out-leveling his level 30 limit before he stops listening to us, because he can He'll listen to us up to level 50 now. Mr. Mime is on demon time now. And he will do damn good through here. Also, if you don't want to use an escape rope, you can always use dig instead. Okay, so we're gonna need a key card to go that way. Can't do anything down here, so we're gonna keep going downstairs. I looked over and was like looking at the recording thing, because I was like, oh shit, am I recording? Boss said you could see ghosts with the silk scope. So yeah, that scientist outside, he was like, they took the silk scope. He was right. They have it down here. Raichu is also going to do pretty good down here just because of, well, they love using stuff like coughing and Zubat. So, these boys are going to thrive. I should have switched to Mr. Mime. Oh well. It's fine. It's a level 17 coughing. It's weird because, like, all the Pokemon around this, like, Team Rocket Grunts usually have Pokemon that are pretty low level compared to you. They still give off pretty good experience. I mean, not like Chansey level experience, but not bad. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to use Onions through here, we can't really use him that much because, well, I mean, everything down here is a poison type. And, you know, that's just how it goes. But, you know what? It's about time Mime got to shine a little bit in this Let's Play. Because I had to keep him, like, I had to hold him back a little bit because I was scared that he was going to out-level the game. But we're good now. His back sprite's funny. Like, it's just so unique compared to... Oh, we can use onions now. It's so unique compared to a lot of the, other Pokemon. Like, Mr. Mime is such a strange-looking Pokemon. Like, he literally is a mime, but... Well, I mean, I don't know. Mimes don't normally look like that, but, like, he's just such an odd Pokemon. But I've always... Okay, I didn't like him as a kid that much, but I like him a lot now. Like, he's one of my favorite goofy Pokemon that, like, is just... He's charming. Like, he's one of those Pokemon that rather than it's like, oh, he's a fucking turtle with cannons on it. It was one of those Pokemon that are like, we don't know what the hell this guy is, but here he is. I think this is gonna be XP. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. I remember somebody pointing out the little computers look like faces down here. I think it was Pro Jared that said that. TM12 Taunt. That's not a bad move. Not really anything I'm going to be using in this playthrough, but Taunt's a very good move. It makes it to where your opponent can only do attacking moves. Which is good if you don't want them to set up any stat stuff. Oh shit, I messed this up. This way? Okay, then this way. Oh wait, did I don't even know if I can... Oh, no, we can go this way. Thank you. Hyper Potion. Intruder alert! Team Rocket Grunt would like to battle. Grimer. Oh man, I didn't have Mr. Mime out? Oh well. I'll put Mime in front after this fight. Because, as you see, I wasn't exaggerating. They love their poison types through here. I guess they give like poison types to like stuff like Team Rocket and stuff like that. Because maybe poison is like is like associated with like, I don't know, like maybe gas grenades or something. Like they're poisoning people because they're like evil. And then I guess they give them rats and stuff because criminals are rats. I guess. I guess that's what they're going for, but you know. It's so nice to actually just let Mimian let loose now. There's no holding him back. Alright, we'll put him in front. And also, I checked, after I caught Growlithe, I think we're at... We own 40 Pokemon now that I evolved them into Arcanine. We only have to get 20 more to get access to the post-game now. So, we're doing pretty good. I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the Safari Zone, and we've done the Safari Zone and like caught like a bunch of crap there, and that'll probably be another off-screen catching thing for me because I'm sure a bunch of them are gonna run away. That is gonna be probably gonna wrap up our Pokemon collecting thing, and then you combine that with the 3 other team members that we gotta get. We'll get 60 Pokemon no problem at this point. Because I haven't been necessarily evolving every Pokemon that I have access to up to this point, but like I have been catching pretty much any of them that I can recycle. That is a move that lets you reuse a berry that you just ate, I believe. That is something that I'm not going to use because berries are finite in this game, so definitely not really wanting to use that. Onions can do a little damage here. I just love the colors. I know I talked about this like in a way earlier episode, but I love the colors on Venusaur. They're great, man. They're so nice. I remember when I was a kid though, like in Pokemon Blue, and sort of in this game, I was frustrated. I'm like, you can't see Venusaur's head, you can only see the flower. And now I'm just like, I think he's pretty, so I don't care as much. But I do remember I was very frustrated with that when I was younger. This won't do. Did neither one of you have what I'm looking for? The key card? I guess not. Okay, we already fought that guy. No? Ah, here we go. Another, would you consider there's a slide puzzle? I don't know what the hell these things would be considered. Step on and they throw you panels, I guess? I don't know. I guess it's just like a fucked up moving sidewalk. It's the only thing I can really compare it to. Okay. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs or else. I don't mind fighting pretty much all these guys down here, because once they clear out of here, I'm pretty sure you can't challenge them again. Like, all those trainers that I skipped on, I want to say Route 9 or 10 or whatever, I can go back and fight those guys, and I will, for money. I think I'm going to do it when I get another team member, because it'll be good for them leveling up. But I'm not going to do that right now, just because, you know, I want to make some progress. I want to get my next team member. That's like the main thing for me right now, because I don't know, I always get excited like when I'm in a part of the Pokemon game where I get a new team member and I'm like, cool, I've extended my playtime today because I want to use my new team member. Like, and also I feel like it's fun for a Let's Play, like, because I remember when I watch Pokemon Let's Plays, I always get excited, especially if I haven't seen one before. I always get so excited when I see what Pokemon they're going to get next, because it's always a surprise almost. I feel like context clues, you can probably figure out which one I'm gonna be getting soon, but I don't know, I always find it a lot of fun. Is this the key card? Nope. Max Ether. What about... Oh! Snatch. That takes any status buffs that your opponent puts on them. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? So, the way the way Snatch works is, like, if a Pokemon uses something like Calm Mind, which is a stat buffing move, it'll buff its special and it'll buff its special attack and special defense. If you use Snatch, you take that stat, like that stat buff that they just did. Very situational, but not bad. Like, if you know how to use stuff, like that's the thing. In Pokemon, any move can potentially be useful, even shit like Growl. Okay, granted, Growl's not gonna be like good and competitive or anything like that, but every move has some use at some point, and that's what's fun with me. Oh no, I dropped the lift key! Dude, you're a grown-ass man. You just dropped it, and it was like, oh shit, Don't take it. I'm like 10. Like, my character's like 10 years old. If you don't want me to pick up the lift key, beat the shit out of me. Like, that doesn't make sense. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. I find that hard to believe. I feel like you just heard me walking down here. Like, I severely doubt they were like, this 10-year-old boy, he's invading. I severely doubt that. Oh, my kitty cat woke up. Hi. Yeah? What you doing? Am I being loud and annoying? I'm sorry. What are you doing, girl? Yeah. Good girl. The other one's taking a nap still, at least. The good one is the one that woke up, so I'm not really thinking she's gonna do anything dumb. Alright. I do wish that the Team Rocket Grunts had, like, names. Like, Team Rocket Grunt Steve. Frustration. That is a move that does more damage based off of how much the Pokemon dislikes you. So, you know, if you just caught a Pokemon, and you haven't built up any friendship with it, that's a good time to put frustration on it, because it doesn't like you yet. One of the best Pokemon you can use frustration on is in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Use it on a Pokemon called Baniri. When you catch Baniri, the friendship stat is so low, it hates you when you first catch it, that frustration does so much damage. It's awesome. I've done that. It's very good. Okay. Wait. What? Okay, no, we haven't been up here. Calcium. Alright. I guess I could give that to... Do I need to give that to Pikachu now? I mean, Raichu now? Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to him still. Because, like, his stats have kind of fixed themselves to the way I like them now, but just so he stays on top of it. What'd you give me? Rostberry. Thank you. Alright. So to get past these guys, you just fight them both. Oh, it's not a double battle. We fight them one-on-one. I know you. You ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Yeah, all 4 of us that were at Mount Moon? You somehow stopped us. That was really rude. Sandshrew. Hello, Leaf Green exclusive Pokemon. We can use Magical Leaf on you. Wow. I love that animation. Like, the colors changing. It looks so nice. Alright. Ekans. I don't know if I mentioned this. Ekans is snake backwards, and Arbok, its evolved form, is Cobra backwards. I'm sure you've heard that 700 times. Oh, shoot. We're out of Psybeams. Mimian's reign of terror is over. Actually, wait, no, in that patch of grass where a Growlithe was, I found a Lepaberry in the grass hidden on one of those like dark grass spots. So, you know, I got a chance to get more. A Lepaberry will give me my power points back, or 10 of them anyway. Those are the kind of berries that when you actually have access to growing them, I grow a shit ton of them. Like in Pokemon X and Y, when you get access to a berry farm, I grow the hell out of berries in those games, especially Lepaberries. I'm to the point where I never need to use all my blueberry. I never use all of my ethers in this. Well, I mean I do, but I'm assuming a blueberry is for. Yep, ingredient for medicine. I need to figure out what the hell that actually is. How can you not see the beauty of our evil? What the fuck does that mean? Like, how can you not see how good it is to be bad? Gonna take me a sip of Gatorade. Alright. Yeah, my man is destroying people right now. Oh yeah, definitely keeping him out. Arbok. It's also good to send out a Pokemon that's a special attacker against guys with Intimidate just because, well, you know, it's not going to do shit to them. It would maybe affect Prolapse, like, a little bit because it couldn't use Dig on Arbok, but, like, you know, whatever. Let's use Onions. I think it's going to be, we're going to put Mimian up because he's doing too good. He's too good. Razor Leaf. He is leveling up very fast. That is because he's a traded Pokemon, but at the same time, I pretty much used him like through the whole area. Alright. I'm gonna put Onions in front. Meowth, you are awesome. Pechaberry. Dude, I'm excited I'm gonna be getting more team members, but I also gonna be sad to see those Meowth leave. So, I must say I'm impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Giovanni loves ground types. Why does he like ground types? We'll find out soon. Well, not very soon, but... So yeah, pretty much, if you've got something like Venusaur or Blastoise, you're not going to have any issue with Giovanni. Well, okay, you might run into some issues because at some point he'll have a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen one, but we've got Mr. Mime, so that's not going to be much of an issue there either. And even with that, it's part ground type, so it's like grass moves will still do regular damage to him. Now, if you have Blastoise, you're definitely going to be fine, but Kangaskhan. Okay, Huh, I actually forgot that he has Kangaskhan. Razor Leaf? I guess? Oh boy. Oh boy. You're trying to do something, aren't you? Poison Powder? I like the animation for Poison Powder. Oh shoot. That's gonna hurt. Actually, it might have been a better idea to use Sleep Powder, but I think we'll be okay. But can never be too sure. Critical hit. Alright. What? This can't be. I see that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside at this time. I hope we meet again. Now we have the Silph Scope. And the Silph Scope can see ghosts, like that guy said. So, Meowth, what do you have for us, my friend? Rothberry. We're gonna use Dig. Just, you know, dig a tunnel through their building and make the whole casino collapse. Actually, let's see. Did we get any money? I have a problem. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I get a little bit more money to do that. Well, now that we have the Silph Scope, we can do something very fun. But here's, I will try one thing. I don't think we can do this yet, but I'll check in Saffron City, that yellow city right next to us. Because Team Rocket's blocking off a lot of shit here too. They're not blocking Mr. Psychic's house. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. TM29 for Mr. Psychic. Like I said, I'm gonna save that. I could give it to Mimian, but I want to give it to another one of my Pokemon that I'll get later, but I don't think we can do... Oh, okay. So here's how we'll end this episode. They're not blocking the fake gym. Fighting Dojo. Well, okay. I think the whole thing with this is that this place used to be a Pokemon gym or something, but now it's just kind of like a I don't know, a rec center. But here's the thing. We can get a free Pokemon from this. Whoa, you're trespassing in our Fighting Dojo. And also, if we really wanted to, Mr. Mime could destroy everything in here. I thought about saving this, but we didn't take nearly as much time in that Team Rocket headquarters as I thought it was going to be. Seismic Toss is going to do 31 damage on the dot, due to his level. The thing is, unless you talk to each one of these guys in this dojo individually, you're not going to get into a double battle. There's very few of them in this game. You're just going to have to fight them like back to back. And it can be a little annoying, but it's great for experience. Especially if you're feeling ballsy enough to challenge the gym leader, which we can't until we get the Rockets out of Saffron City here. Which we're not going to do that this episode, and it's not going to be next episode either. Next episode, we're going to save Mr. Fuji. But I figured this would be a good way to wrap this episode up, just because it's a quick little thing we can do, and then, you know, we can get a free Pokemon from it. You actually get to pick from 2 different Pokemon. Okay. This is, I'm saying this is, I was going to say this is taking longer than I thought it would, than I would like it to, but it's also because I'm trying not to just trying to get a little challenge here, instead of Mimian just destroying everything in his path. I hear you're good. Show me. Who'd you hear I'm good for? The guy right next to me? He shouted like, hey, this dude's pretty good. Like, you're pretty good. Razor Leaf. Pokemon here aren't too tough though, so actually might hurt a little bit. Revenge is a move that does more damage based off of if the Pokemon just got hit before you, so it's great for slow Pokemon. But I actually kind of forgot that it was in this gen, but yeah, it's not a bad move, it's just not one that I really find myself using a lot. Alright, Mimian. You can tell that I was not worried about coming into this Fighting Dojo because I didn't even bother to go to the Pokemon Center. Alright. What are those things on the top of Machop and Machoke's head? Like shark fins? Weird. I don't know if you actually have to fight everybody in here. You might, but... Can you just, like, do this instead? Oh, no. Oh, okay, they see you from far away. Hiya! I have no fear for anything tough. I shatter boulders for training every day. That's kind of just stupid. Like, you know, doing it every now and then is cool, but, like, really? Every day? Oh, boy. Alright, we'll switch out to Mimian then. Hopefully he doesn't use something like Revenge. I don't think Primate can learn that. Oh. Alright, that's not really a move that I really like. Rage. I think it does more damage, like, if you hit him or something like that. It's kind of a stupid move. It's not really one that I like. It's gimmicky, and it's not very strong. Not really a move worth your time, I don't think. But, you know. It's something. Yeah, stubbed fingers. What does that have to do with the fact that you lost? Ha! Take your shoes off. What is wrong with these people? I mean, I guess, like, we are indoors. It's like a dojo, but it's like, Black Belt Mike, why are you so freaky? Alright. Razor Leaf. I'm hoping that the next dungeon we're in, when we get that we'll save Mr. Fuji from, I'm hoping that we can get through that one as fast as we got through what's it called? The Rocket Hideout, because I like how fast we got through that. I was actually kind of impressed that we got through it that quick. Now, the next, not the Pokemon Tower or Mr. Fuji's hold up, but the next place that the Rockets are holed up at, that might take a while. It might actually take more than one episode, just because it'll be a bit. But, and I actually like that dungeon, especially since you can get a cool Pokemon from it. But, and also just it's a shit ton of items that you can get from it. Mr. Mime might reach level 50 quicker than I had hoped. Holy crap! Yeah, we're gonna have to trick. I think that... What does that do? Foe that tricks the foe into trading held items with the user. I mean, that'd be kind of good if you wanted to take some items that some trainers have. Because some trainers, like, when you re-challenge them with the Verse Seeker, they can have, like, held items that are kind of useful to your Pokemon and stuff like... Similar to the black glasses that we picked up, like that boost dark type moves, which I can't think of any Pokemon that actually have that, but... Grunt! I am the Karate Master! I am the leader here! You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy! Fwah! But... Yeah, like, you could use that to take some items from people, but you could also just use Thief. So, Black Belt Koichi uses Hitmonlee. He's high level. Leech Seed? Now, this whole Fighting Dojo thing is not required at all, but I always do it, because it's like, if you noticed, he's got 2 Pokemon behind him. After you beat this guy, you get to pick between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. I'm probably going to go ahead and recommend pick Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan has access to the elemental punch moves like Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch, which are good if it's the physical special split when those moves are actually physical. Other than the move Sky Uppercut that he can learn, Hitmonlee's kind of terrible in this generation. I know because I've used it. It has so little health, and it learns good coverage, but it can't really utilize it. I just don't think you need to bother with Hitmonchan as a Pokemon. Hitmonlee seems like he'd be the weirder and the odder of the two. I'm going to recommend you take him. He is slightly more defensive. He can learn okay moves. I actually thought about using him, and one day I hope to, because he's one of those Pokemon that's just so odd, but he's kind of cool anyway. You know, I said that didn't do much, but that was just because it was a crit. But you would think Hitmonchan would be the better, but between the two, I'm going to recommend you get Hitmonlee. Okay, he seems to be doing a damn fine job with those moves that he shouldn't be doing good with, but it's also just because it's super effective and he got a lucky crit. Yeah, nice Sky Uppercut, moron. Dude, that could have been over in 4 seconds if I used Mimian, but I didn't want Mimian to get all that experience, because... Slow down. Beaten. Oh, Scyther money. Alright. Oh. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you want. Hitmonlee. I'll take Hitmonlee. I'm assuming the things behind him are... like... enemies on every side. So yeah, you can't have Hitmonchan, but we got a free Hitmonlee from that. So, we can't really do much else here. Well, okay, hold on. We can... Oh, nope, can't. So, we're gonna go back to Lavender Town, like we originally were going to at the start of this episode, but then I remembered that I'm a moron. And... next time on Pokemon FireRed, we will finally save Mr. Fuji in the Pokemon Tower. See you guys then.